Hey guys, I'm excited. Today I'm going to try ice dyeing for the first time. If you follow me, I've done a lot of dyeing, but I've never tried ice dyeing. I usually don't use synthetic dyes all that often. I'm usually doing natural dyes, but I've been recently really liking synthetic dyes because you get a more, reliable color. Wouldn't you know? So today I'm gonna dye some onesies. Onesies are some of my favorite things to dye because they get stained so fast. And the more you wash a fabric, the better it will take dye. And you wash onesies so many times. So these, I think my baby's worn them 3 times already. So we've washed them a couple of different times. She's already stained the bum. So I'm going to try ice dyeing with teal. You have to use powder dye. If this goes well, I'm going to try like a couple of different patterns and maybe do black as well. But for today, I'm going to do like what seems to be the most popular thing in terms of ice dyeing, which is just to crumple it up and then let it dye that way. So here we go. Let's try this. All right, so I've got ice and I've got my onesie here. And I've got my powder. So what I'm gonna do is, I got this wet already. This is wet. So I'm going to put it in a ball like this. It's a drying rack over a cookie sheet. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, then I'm gonna put these on. I saw a video of this. I don't know. Okay. Why is it already blue? I didn't even open it yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so then apparently I let the ice melt. So I'll come back when the ice is melted. All right, here it is, rinsed out. One thing that's cool about synthetic dyes is it's not all one color. Like they're made up of a lot of different colors. So you get a lot of different colors when you do this, but obviously all within the same family. But if I were to do this with natural dyes, it wouldn't have this much of a variation in color, and they're not powdered. I have a couple powdered. I should try it. Okay, so this turned out so cool. I haven't washed it yet. The camera's slipping. No. Okay, I fixed it. I haven't washed this yet, but this was the first one I did. So I'm gonna try 2 more with different types of ice. So here I've got the square ice and I have the pebble ice, which I just feel awful within my heart just allowing this pebble ice to melt, you know, but it's all for the cause. It's all for a cause. So here we go. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, here we go. Got them wet. Okay, so you just scrunch them up. Put that one right there. Scrunch this one up, put it right here. Here I'm going to do the square ice. I read that it gives you different shapes. And I'm not just gonna accept that. I'm gonna see if it really does. I won regional science fair. Can you tell? Okay, here we go. Pebble ice. Okay, and I like a lot of color. So I don't know if you can see it. I left a lot of like open space. That will give you more color. Okay, part of why getting it wet is so important is this part right here. Because you might be thinking to yourself, why do you get it wet? You put ice on it, it'll get it wet with the ice. Well, my friends, no. You gotta do this, and you can already see it's starting to take the dye right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's starting to take the dye where it's wet already. And because it will sit on that longer than wherever the ice is melting, it'll give it a darker color. So, my friends, let's let it do its thing, shall we? Okay, this is actually fascinating. These are all so much different than I thought they were gonna be. This was that like moon-shaped ice. This was the pebble ice, and this was the square ice. I think the square ice just melts so much slower. I don't know. No, this melted the slow. I don't know what happened.